And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot featuring Augustus Drama. Hi, Drama. You're cute. What's poppin', y'all? Hell no. To the no, no, no. It's Scorpio season, ladies and gentlemen. It's Scorpio season, honey. It is. And, I'm feeling some kind of way. I don't know if it's due to the astrology or what, but the world is on fire, but it's still moving. We're still alive. We're still keeping on every day. And it is what it is. You know the drill. Welcome in. If you're called to donate, let me know. I did a poll earlier this week, and you guys asked me to come on Wednesday and Thursday, so here I am. And yeah, that's what I got going on. And if no one wants a reading, I will go back to watching Ginny and Georgia and crying. Which, you know, there was this one episode that I totally related to, and I was like, oh my God. But yeah, that is such a good show. It is such a good show. Excuse me. Welcome in, guys. Let me go grab my water. Excuse me. Welcome in. Let me put my banners up. I have this. I have this. Make sure you like and sub. And we have Gus here. Chillin'. He is chillin'. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hi, girl, you stink, honey. You're a little stinky girl. You are. You're a little stinky one, honey. Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no. I don't know why I keep singing that song, you guys. Anyway, it's Friday Eve, which is always good, right? I used to hate Fridays because they used to be super stressful. But now my Fridays are much better. Not as crazy. I'm going to give it 4 minutes. And if no one wants to chat with me in 4 minutes, I'm going to bounce. Hi, newbie. Yes, baby Augustus. He's such a good baby. Newbie, how are you? Hi. You can't even see this little boy until he opens his eyes. He's jet black. His whole self. Hey, Bailey. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Sing it, Augie. Hell no. Hell no. What's up, guys? Do you guys have any fun weekend plans? I'm gonna be low key. I think. I will not be on this weekend because I have private readings. And I think I'm going to go to the movies. I think I'm going to do a Trader Joe's haul because I haven't been there in a long, long time. We have one and it's like really far away from me. So it's like a whole journey to go there. Oh my gosh, newbie. Jessie Woo is hilarious. She, and I actually looked up her astrology because I was like, why do I just feel like I get her? And of course, she's the most compatible. I think she's July 6, 7, somewhere in there, 6, 7, or 8, which is the most compatible decan of Cancer for me. And of course, that's what she was. Because I was like, I feel like, I don't even know what, but oh yes, I watched all of Love is Blind, the whole thing. So I'm waiting for, I think Jessie Woo still has to do the finale, and then the reunion will drop next week. I literally watch it to listen to Jessie because she's so freaking fun. It's your sister. I feel like, yeah, she's the best. She is the best. I feel this kinship with her. I don't know why, but oh no, it says chat disconnect. Oh, it reconnected. Hey, Jess. Yeah, she freaking cracks me up. And yeah, everything she says, it slaps. When she said, what did she say about the one girl where have you been watching her Love is Blind commentary where she's like, this girl wants to date this guy because his kid has diabetes like her dead dad had diabetes, and I just lost it. I friggin' lo and behold and lo. Yeah, she is, yeah, like she's everything. Because I have a very silly personality like that, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel a kinship with her. Anyway, she was on Wild 'N Out, and she was on Love and Hip Hop, but I never watched that. But I think she was on that. She actually said recently, I think it was in one of the where she was going after Chelsea and Kwame, where she was like, Susan B. Anthony. I was dying. But yeah, she recently said that she got interviewed to be on a Bravo show, and I was like, oh my god, I need a Jessie Woo to be on a Bravo show. But maybe one day, we'll see. But hey, at least we get her on YouTube. She friggin' cracks. As my Libra bestie says, she cracks my ass. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to get into some readings today. Lo and behold, and lo. And I will say also, I'm not, no spoilers, but she pretty much called it with everything this season too, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, welcome in, guys. I'm just chilling. I was gonna make a casserole today, and then the base of the casserole, which is a green salsa verde, is I forgot it. And I made a list, and I always make a list, and I never forget stuff. So I blame hormones. She does, oh yeah, her voice is incredible. She does good everything. She's awesome. I love when she goes, ew. she like stops the video and does her vocals. She's so funny. Gus, you're so cute. The best is when she says Chris Colleen's raggedy ass, and then she'll say, I will forever have my foot on your neck. What else does she crack me up? Oh, she'll say black woman's whatever, black woman, I remember. I think it was like last holiday season. She was like, during Black Santa. And I'm like, She just is hilarious. Oh yeah, I love her. I love her. She is underrated. Comedy gold. And, oh, the other one, remember when Tyler, aka Liler, her in Storytime with Ricky, did you watch all that drama? When they were literally, she's literally like a frontline reporter, like doing God's work in the raggedy streets of Chris Colleen's dating shows. Oh yeah. And they exposed that whole thing. Oh my God! See guys, we're more connected than just tarot. It's the the YouTube gossip. Love it. Oh, for sure. That was the craziest, you guys. Lying about 3 kids. That was a wild story, by the way, too. Like at first he was a donor, and then they got together and he actually had real, like, relationship kids. That was insane. That was a crazy story. Liler. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm waiting for I don't watch everything because she posts about a lot of different shows, so sometimes like I kind of stop following her if she's covering like a show I'm not really into, but the Love is Blind stuff, I'm all over that. Ayo. It's Scorpio season. How is everyone feeling? Like, I feel like things in the world are crazy, but I feel like aren't things in the world always crazy? Do you know what I'm saying? I think I've become desensitized to how crazy things are, if that even makes any sense at all. Newbie says, I don't believe love should ever be blind. I agree. Well, and men. I mean, you saw what happened to that one guy with that Joe guy. He was such a, was his name Joe? He just seemed like such a jokester, and you could tell he didn't like that girl, and it was a hot mess. It was truly a hot mess. Okay, let me go over to, we got Jessica for 2. Welcome in, my sister. Go ahead and post your questions, BB. I'm gonna have to move this little lump, this little loaf. Yeah, Joe. Well, I mean, that's the other thing. I think, you know, the longer they stay on that show, the better things can kind of get. I'm going to use Edgar Allan Poe for this, Jess. Well, I'll wait and see what your questions are, but I got 2 decks over here. This child really wants, he's an Aries. He wants the limelight. Hi, sugar. Hi, sugar. My cats are very spoiled. Very spoiled. Oh, I actually have some cat toys waiting at my front door, speaking of which. I order, Willow's favorite thing is he plays fetch with like little pom-poms. And I had a bunch of them and they all got like nasty or lost. So I ordered another bag. So the boys can play fetch, huh, honey? Gus is like, I don't play fetch. I do what I want. It is, no, it's Augustus's little Harry, but I'm going to move him. This is what. let's do it. That was Augustus's little furry butt. That was all. And then tomorrow I will be doing a deck review from, I posted my timestamp. What are they called? Hold on. Beyond Words Publishing sent me a deck, and I'm really excited to partner with them. This will be like my first influencer deal, and so that's really fun. So it actually, I took a tiny sneak peek because I had to unwrap it, and it looks pretty cool. So we'll see what's in that. Okay, let's get into it. You said yeah, no, it's just Augustus. He's a big boy. He takes after his mama. He liked to eat, and love should never be blind. Yeah, you need to know if someone's like feet are busted, dusted, crusted. Like, we need to know what we're getting into. Eyes wide open. And I also feel like you can hide when you can't see like the mannerisms and things. I feel like it's, you know, it takes a long time to get to know someone. Anyway, let's answer Jessica's question. All right, girl. Monique and Ivan, Spirit, show me. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. We want to tap into Jessica's question here. Monique and Ivan, show me the energy between the two and show me, are they going to stay broken up? Are they going to stay broken up? Are they going to stay broken up? Yeah, there is Seven of Swords right in the middle of this reading. Give me a second. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. Third party, Three of Cups. Yes. Queen of Cups. Four of Wands. She needs to be careful. I don't know who broke up with who. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. Do they have kids together? Here's what I will say. Is she a Queen of Cups, like over loving, over giving to him? Let me know that. Because no kids. I'm worried that she could potentially take him back. I think he cheated. I think he does have the makings of a dirty dog, but she finds comfort in him. And just because something is comfortable doesn't mean it's healthy. One more time. Just because something is comfortable doesn't mean it's healthy. And what I actually think is, I think she would be better off with somebody else or alone. Because we have the Seven of Swords, liar, cheater, stealer energy. I also have, and I mean, I have the biggest cheating cards I have on the table here. I have the Devil, I have the Seven of Swords, and I have the Three of Cups. She thinks he's with his friend. What else do I have here? Yeah, Ten of Cups and Two of Swords. So talk about love is blind. The Two of Swords is the, it's following your heart, moving by heart, not by sight, basically, or faith, but not by sight. And so I feel like he will keep this up, and if she does go back to him, she could be one of these girls that, like, you know, I know you know this, Jessica. You know that, was it Jerry Springer? Like the Jerry Springer meme where the girl goes, I'm a stick beside him, I'm a stick beside him. It's giving that energy. This Queen of Cups, the Sun, I feel comfortable, I feel warm, we're meant to be together. The Four of Wands. And it's like, honey, hunty, why are you not seeing it? Why are you not seeing it? I'm not getting a feeling, I'm actually going to clarify, I don't think he really even wants to get back together, but she does. I think they could get back together. because she finds comfort in this. But why would you find this comfortable? She's also dependent on him. Well, that'll do it. And she thinks it's her anxiety. All right. Spirit, show me, what does he want? Oh. Well, because he can fool her and control her. When you are financially dependent on a man, for the people in the back, I can't lift this mic up because I have way too much shit in the way. For the people in the back, when you are dependent on a man financially, he can then control everything. He likes the control. I think he gets off on playing the games. I pulled the levers. So yeah, I think he'll take her back. I think he's still going to treat her like a dirty dog. I think he's cheated before, and I think he'll cheat again. She works. She's also dependent on it. She does work, plays video games all night, doesn't drive, thinks she's going to be a stay-at-home wife just taking care of it. Well, here's what I like to say. I don't know how long these two have been together. So are they going to get back together? Yes. This is toxic struggle love at its finest, and I think that they'll get back together. I think it could blow up again. It doesn't work. Okay. Well, yeah. I think this is toxic struggle love. Here's the thing. If 4 years, and I'm not trying to sound like a weird Christian whatever. I do listen to a lot of Dave Ramsey and Dr. John Deloney, but I don't really identify as that. But they seem to be healthy-ish men, in my opinion, that know a lot about marriage and relationships. Because I never saw, well, I probably had like one healthy man in my life, but my grandfather wasn't a very like outspoken person. And so I didn't really learn a whole lot about like relationship dynamics. But what I can say is, within a year, you should know if like they're the one for you. Like if marriage and kids is like where you're headed, like the dude should probably lock you down, and you probably would feel like you have like a good dynamic going. And sometimes people fall in love with a fantasy or the potential of the relationship. Ladies, listen closely, and men. Whoever they're showing you in the first year is exactly who they are. There isn't a better fantasy version of them. They're probably only going to get worse. Entertainment purposes only. And Jess, you can lead a horse to water, but this is her karmic journey. And I don't mean karmic like the cuckoo new age people. I'm saying her soul contracted this with him for whatever reason. And I do think it's possible that they could have kids, and by that time, I think it could end in separation or divorce. I pulled, 8 of Cups after I clarified here. What is he getting out of the connection? Spirit, show me. Are they going to get back together? Yes, 7th house. Yeah, Sun, Aries, 7th house. I actually think it'll be before the end of the year. I think it'll be soon. They are engaged. But yeah, I think she finds some type of comfort and security in him. And even if it's bad, she's going to be that I stick beside him girl. She cooks for him, does his laundry, cares for the pets. That must be a nice gig. That must be a nice gig. She plays video games all night. I've never gotten into video games as a woman, but I know there's like female gamers out there. That just is total. I mean, I sit here playing with tarot cards, so it's, a hobby's a hobby, I guess, right? Yeah, I say she's gonna stick beside him, and they're gonna get back together. That is what I got for you. Let's go on with question number 2. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit longer. I have Jessica up next for one more. Anxiety. Kendra. What up, Habibi? She's a youngin'. Okay, well that makes, yeah, she's a youngin'. I mean, you know what, I take that back. My aunties, one plays like PC games and the other one like plays on her iPad. So I guess there are even women in my family, I guess, are gamers. That I didn't get that gene. I'm just a freaking weirdo. Newbie, the mother looking out. That's so funny. Welcome in, guys. We have, thanks newbie, I was just about to type that. We have Jess and Kendra on deck. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I think he's got some. They're so young. So that means they've been together since they were little young pups. 21 minus 4. They're babies. Yeah, she'll figure things out. And listen, I'm approaching you guys. I'm going to be 40 next year, and I am so excited and I'm so thrilled. My 39th is coming up soon, next month, because I'm not an October Scorpio. Ew. Sorry, not sorry. And, yeah. Go ahead and post your next question. Hell no, till I no. Okay. Gaslighting her, yeah. All right. Would I be able to juggle? We love your picture. Would I be able to juggle a full-time weekend therapist position or, oh, we're going to be doing a throwdown here. Okay. All right, Spirit, we're going to do full-time versus PRN. Spirit, tap us into Jessica's work energy, a good old throwdown. Spirit, show me the full-time throwdown, full-time. I got 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, no, versus PRN. So I'm definitely leaning toward PRN, which is interesting. And I have a question for you. Full-time, I think could be a little bit of a struggle, or there's some type of, maybe something comes up and it becomes a roadblock. I have the 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles. But question for you, the PRN, which I know is like as needed, is 6 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Empress. So, and which to me represents like more money and solid money. Do you make extra money doing PRN? And if so, can you pick up hours or know when you would get like bonuses, or do they do like a shift differential or something with that? I don't know, but I know some PRN jobs do that. And so I think there could be opportunity for you to maybe negotiate something. I think so, yes, yeah. So there could be some really cool bonuses involved where maybe you know, if you have that extra time, you sign up for those shifts, right? Or you decide to do it. So I think you could still make some good money doing PRN. I'm not going to tell you no. I feel like doing full-time could be a little bit challenging. Maybe it's a schedule thing. And we have King of Wands. I do think it is important for you to pursue what it is that you want to do and work, because I think that's what you want to do, but maybe the PRN route for now is kind of looking is looking more favorable. Let me see what else I have here. We have the Moon. Oh, and we have the Queen of Wands too. So maybe start with PRN and see how you feel. And if you feel like you have capacity and appetite to take on more, then do it. But you could be getting some pretty sweet bonuses with the PRN thing. Follow up with me and let me know if I'm onto something here, because Queen of Pentacles and Empress, like, that's really cool. That's really abundant energy. So I'm wondering if there's something there. Because when I don't work in healthcare anymore, but when I did, and we would have, like, you know, nurses that were PRN, we would give them massive bonuses just to get them in. Or people picking up shifts, we'd pay them, you know, extra hourly or bonuses. So I know it's a different kind of work, but maybe there's something there. And let me see what the Astro Dice says for you. It's almost like you could potentially make more by working less hours, which would be very cool and flexible for you. We have Saturn in the 9th house. Sorry, it's dark in here tonight. Saturn and Sag in the 9th house. Have you been struggling with your faith and spirituality? Do you feel like there's a blockage there? Do you feel like you're not hearing yourself, or do you feel like you're not trusting in spirit, or there's some type of challenge going on with your spirituality? You know, Sag tells us in the 9th house, keep your mind open, and you don't have to make any decisions in regard to spiritual matters if there's something you're struggling with. I don't know if that's helpful to you, but maybe you just feel like your intuition is off, or you're not feeling something, or maybe you're having some type of conflict of faith here. You said I felt disconnected. Got it. Yeah. So sometimes we have to take a break, right? Sometimes we go through spiritual lulls. Don't beat yourself up. Just keep your mind open, because I feel like it's going to come back to you, but for whatever reason, you're just in some kind of lull with the intuition right now. All right, Jessica, thank you so much. I'm going to move on to the beautiful Kendra. Kendra, what up, Habibi? Ooh, okay. So interesting that you say that, because I have actually been, some of you are going to be like, Bird, what's going on? I've actually been studying Christianity, and no, it has not changed my feelings, thoughts, opinions, intuition, but it has expanded my mind a little bit. Same. But I like to, I still consider myself a seeker, and I like to learn. And so that's what it's all about. I've been watching The Chosen on Prime, which is a show about Jesus and his disciples, because I didn't know. Like, I've never read the whole Bible. I didn't know the whole story, and sure, they have creative freedom, but I feel like it's a very easily digestible thing. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so we are up next. We are with Kendra. So we want to do, which one would you like to do first, babes? Do you want to do your 1111 first, Kendra? Let me know. Or your second one, or your in-depth. Yeah. We can do this one. Oh, you posted, sorry. Okay, so we'll do this one. If you posted the other one, I missed it. All right, for 1111, I want to know, how does Marcus feel? I'm not sure how to feel about him. Thanks, Jessica. All right, Spirit, let's connect to Kendra's energy. Let's connect to Kendra's energy. Marcus, show us Marcus. We want to know how Marcus is feeling. We want to know how Marcus is feeling. How does Marcus feel about... You want to know how he feels about you, right? How does Marcus feel... Squeeze me, about Kendra. How does Marcus feel about Kendra? Ooh, King of Wands. I think that has he ever told you that he's dealing with anxiety? Okay, I'm getting, wait. I think he thinks you're attractive. I do think that he is interested in you, but there is a very wishy-washy, held back energy. The reading starts with the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords in this deck is very interesting. The 5 of Swords here is also like a mental type of battle, and so I'm wondering if he's dealing with his own thing or trying to figure things out. My advice to you is, he's wishy-washy. My advice to you is to do nothing. If he is into you, he's going to show you. I think if you give it a little bit more time and space, he could approach you here with the Knight of Cups, but for whatever reason, his energy is held back right now. It could have been very exciting when you first originally met, and then it was kind of like, maybe it was like, it was hot and then it became cold. But I would match his energy and I would back off and do not get emotionally attached. We have 6 of Cups. I don't know that he's the most emotionally mature person. Yeah, we have 3 of Cups. If you guys are casually dating, I think that he's probably talking to other people and you are probably talking to other people. Not consistent at all, yeah. So when someone is not consistent, I would really, really, really back off and get a little, yeah, perfect. I would get a little bit, yeah, if he wants you, he's gonna come and get you, and so I would just leave it where it's at. I think he could be talking to other people right now as well. I think that he thinks you're attractive, but he's also a little bit confused and wishy-washy. So do I see feelings of deep love here? No. I am getting, would this guy hook up with you? Absolutely. Does he think you're hot and you got it going on? Yeah, but I don't know that he's ready to make a super emotional connection with somebody right now, because I don't have really any Cups energy. I do have this Knight of Cups here, but he's, after the Hanged Man, so maybe a period of time goes by and you guys reconnect, but you might want to I would focus your energy on the other men on your roster. He acts like he don't others, but I feel he does. Yeah. That, yeah. 8th house, yeah. Sun in the 8th house in Taurus. Trust your gut. The 8th house of Scorpio. he is showing you his true colors right now. By a long shot. And I wonder if he's used to like kind of playing games to get what he wants. So I would, yeah. 3 of Cups. I think there's other women around him, and I think he's a little bit immature. That's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. Let me know your next one. Your intuition is on point with this one. Anxiety.
Oh, Gobstips, you're very cute, honey.
General. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about him. I feel like I'm actually I think I'm gonna close after this if you guys are. I'm gonna go live life a little bit. Do last call. All right, general. I totally forgot what I was even talking about. Oh, I feel like, ladies, we need to create like standards and rules for ourselves. Like, and I used to live by these rules. Like, I wouldn't let someone come to my house until after like 5 dates. And then somewhere along the lines, when I moved out here and I was going through a lot of grief, I made a lot of risky decisions that could have been extremely detrimental, but thankfully Spirit was looking out for me. But yeah, we got to be careful with the men in these streets. All right, Spirit, show me what's the general energy around Kendra. What's the general energy around Kendra right now? What does Kendra need to know? What's the general energy for Kendra? Beautiful. Sun. We have Hangman for you twice, so Pisces could be significant. So just keep that in mind. We have the Moon. More Pisces energy. And could be Cancer energy too. We have 5 of Pentacles. The message that I'm getting from Spirit is, if you show up, your attitude is half the battle, right? So if you have days where you either feel left out or you feel like things are challenging or chaotic, and this could also be within the workplace too, know that some of these things are temporary. I also feel like there could be some fear or worries surrounding money. So I don't remember what exactly where we landed. I know you were exploring other options for like your work path and all of that stuff, but I feel like there could be an opportunity coming up here with the King of Cups. When I see the King of Cups, I see his cup as a big opportunity oftentimes. And not that you necessarily wanted a career reading, but I also think we love you, Aries. I think one of the challenges with Aries is, no, I know, but are you still doing the type of work that you were doing before, or did you switch to something different? Oh, I think you did switch. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. I think you did switch to something different. So there could be some type of like promotion or opportunity for you. but showing up with a positive attitude, even if things don't feel exciting or things feel kind of like ho-hum, maybe I think sometimes Aries they don't always love like the same thing routine every day. Or you could be a little bit, you could be feeling like impatient about something here with the Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles. And I think what Spirit is telling you is you are blessed. And if you have the right attitude with the sun and make the best of what you have right now, know that growth and opportunity is in your future. And if you show up every day and you're consistent, things will get better. Hard work truly does pay off. I know a lot of people, out there say, oh, you can wish upon a star and manifest, blah, blah, blah. I have yet to see it. Okay, I'm sorry. Someone's probably somewhere on OnlyFans showing their God knows what, okay? I think that hard work is still a real thing. And I do see opportunity paying off for you. I think that there could be some further education or training that's happening with the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. I want to see what else is popping out in regard to your life, though. Perfect. I love that. I'm impatient about love, trying to be patient. Okay. I'm not picking up on anything about love, but I am picking up this Ace of Wands, and this inspired action is standing out to me. Do you like to go to the gym, or do you have a local gym, or do you go consistently? I feel like that could be potentially a place where you meet someone where you're doing something physical with the Ace of Wands, and that's more fire energy, which is like really in your element. Is that something that you do? We have Knight of Swords here. There could be an air sign. Ooh. So I have Knight of Cups twice. There still are multiple men around you. When did you join this fitness studio, and are there men there? Is it like a female's Pilates situation, or are there like dudes there? I think you could meet a dude at the gym. It's mainly women. Okay. Well, I don't know if you have... So some cities have like meetups where there's like a running group, or there's like a kayaking group. I feel like there could be some physical activity, I'm just throwing this out there, where you could have water sign or air sign pop up for you. Let me see what else I have for you. So I think that don't let fear get in your way, or don't feel like you're not lacking anything when it comes to love. You just have the right person, just hasn't come along yet. And look what fell out of the deck. Love. I often think of, people talk about money mindset, but I feel like love mindset is very similar, because they're both ruled by Venus. And it really is all about energy. We have good luck. Love that. And the sun. We have career, and we have finding. Yes. So I think this season of life for you right now is very much about work, which may not be super fun or exciting for you, but I think it's really going to pay off for you. And there could be a stroke of luck where there's some opportunity that comes in. Show me what else, Spirit. I want to use this deck for you. Sometimes when there's stagnation, I feel like right. And that's where the impatience comes in, and it's like, honey, you are still in like the spring of your life, and I'm about to reach halftime. You guys, I'm so excited to turn 40. I can't even. I'm like, is this normal? Newbie, is this normal? Is this weird? Is this how I'm supposed to feel? I'm thrilled. I love getting older. Everything gets better and better. Let's see. You are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. Yeah. So maybe the stagnation is something that triggers you or gets you down, and it's like, no. You, every day that you show up, you are making progress, even if you feel like you can't see it yet. Create a future paradise. Yeah, live in this world as a dreamer. I want you to focus on other goals and things that you want for yourself, especially with this Page of Swords and Five of Wands, because the men are going to come and go, right? Yes, you are making progress. The men are going to come and go, and men are not always the goal. Trust me, they're not all they're cracked up to be. I sound like I just drank a box of wine. Me, I'm mumbling. Just kidding, guys. I'm totally sober. Anyway, let's roll these dice for you. And oftentimes, once you, like, if you feel like if you're operating in a place where I think you should be selfish. The sun is exalted in Aries. Let's talk about that for a second. What does that mean? That means that the sun is in the strongest position in Aries. Aries is it's the beginning of the zodiac. And so you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of power. And so when the sun has to go, this is so funny that we have the sun and the moon here. When the sun has to go hide, right, because it's nighttime, it's illuminating another part of the world. Like it's not stopping, it's not going out. And so if you feel like there's an area of lack in your life, I feel like a period of waiting is meaningful, where you can do more work and achieve more on your own, so that you're not wasting any time on. Yeah. Eva, welcome in. Last call. Eva will be my last reading. Let's roll these dice for you. But I am seeing good luck on your side. What else did I want to, hold on. What else did I want to say about this? Sun in Aries. I think it's time for you to be selfish and do all the things that you want to do. Not that you were holding back, but, you know, I think about money and love as the same, coming from the same place. It's all ruled by Venus. It's all an energetic vibration. So let things flow. Let things flow. Yes. Okay, Spirit, show me what else. For Kendra, we have Pisces. There could be a Pisces coming your way. I have Knight of Cups twice. I've pulled other Pisces for you with the Hanged Man. North Node, 6th house, and Pisces. Again, something fitness related. Entertainment purposes only. 6th house is the house of health. Okay, it's also your house of day-to-day routine. So you could meet someone on the day-to-day, or you could meet someone in a fitness class that is a male Pisces. Okay, so I'm throwing that out there. I like Pisces men specifically, not all. I'm such a bitch. I like 50% of Pisces men. We'll put it that way. But I like Pisces moons specifically. I like Pisces moons. I'd rather take a Pisces moon over a Pisces sun. Pisces moons are very, very, very special people. Anyways, the North Node. I think there could be a significant meeting in a fitness class or day-to-day. So I don't know if you're into like meetup groups online, but you could meet up with like other people around your age group that are into like fitness outings, or like a running club or something like that, or even like, you know, a singles or activity group. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. All right, Eva, go ahead and post, babe. You're my last one. You caught me just in time. Eva, I feel like you need the Druid Craft, and I don't know why, but we're going to find out. I could be wrong. I feel like this could be work-related. Maybe, maybe not. Future spouse. Well, we're not going to use that. I was wrong. Okay, Eva, let's do it. And thanks, newbie, so much for helping me out. I appreciate you. All right, we are going to tap into Eva. Spirit, please connect me to Eva's energy. We want to do a reading from her higher self, meeting future spouse, any messages and advice. Tapping into the higher self. Spirit, we want to tap in. Give me a second here. I need to be better at reading your guys' questions and actually giving you guys what you want. Give me 1 second here. Spirit, please connect me to the Akashic. We want to connect to Eva's energy signature. Saint Archangel Michael, please protect this stream. Please protect our energy. As we gather this information, whoo, we can feel the energy moving. Oh my God, Eva, give me 1 second here. I'm going to give you an aside message of what I'm picking up on your energy. Sorry, hold on. They're showing me a stage, and I feel like this is European. I feel like in a past life, you were an actress or a singer, and that you were in plays. I don't know if that's something you're interested in this life, but I feel like that's, it's very, very interesting. Give me 1 second here. I feel like there's a person that you are reconnecting with from that lifetime. Give me 1 second here. I want to see if they come forward. The man that I'm seeing, and this is showing me, so I don't really know what they're going to look like, but give me 1 second. For what I'm recognizing, there is dark, long hair, and it's a white guy, but his hair is long. Very interesting. And he has it like tied back. That is so weird. Newbie, thank you. You're like, Bird has her eyes closed. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Yeah, Virgo, I got you. That's fine. Give me 1 sec here. Spirit, show me. What is your higher self? Girl, no, I'm not taking that. Spirit's like, F you, Bird. Hold on 1 sec. Meeting future spouse. 3 of Wands. It will happen. It will happen. The 3 of Wands. This is not something that you can control, and you need to let the pressure off of yourself. Your higher self is saying, take the pressure off of yourself. This is not something that you can rush. I feel like you will get married, and there will be a wedding. There will be a celebration here. 5 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. I think that you do feel sadness about this, and maybe because of some of the previous relationships that you were in, and you're like, time is passing and this feels like it's being withheld from me, and what am I supposed to do? Four of Cups. I want it now. I don't want to keep waiting. This person could be a Knight of Wands, fire sign. There we go, Ace of Wands. I feel like you guys are very attracted to each other, and that when you guys reconnect in this life, I feel it won't happen for me. Entertainment purposes only. I think that you are going to reconnect with this person from a past life. I feel they are a fire sign. They could be a Sag, Leo, Aries, or have a prominent placement like that. I don't, in regard to timing is a really hard thing to predict. I don't feel like this is around the corner for you. I feel like you might kiss a few frogs still before you meet this person. But know that, co-creating with Spirit wants you to know that life is happening for you. It's not happening to you. And there is a beauty in this, single season for yourself. And we were kind of talking to Kendra about that before too, right? And the other reading, where give yourself everything that you want. And if you do feel like there is some type of wound, or you do feel like there is something lacking, that is never going to be fulfilled. I'm going to take this down. That's never going to be fulfilled in another human being. That can only be fulfilled by God, Spirit, and yourself. And that's my belief system. But I do want to talk a little bit more about this guy. Yeah, we have King of Pentacles here. I think financially you guys will be stable. I think that there's a strong physical attraction here. It could be a fire sign. But I think that both of you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if he's been divorced before. I think that both of you guys have gone through some heartache before you reach each other. And, this is not the Four of Cups. You're like, I'm so over this. This is not how I wanted things to turn out. The Five of Swords. And what I will say to you is, and I don't know how old you are, and you don't need to tell me, honey. But here's what I will tell you. I'm going to be 40 years old next year, and I have never been happier. I've been single for a very long time. Well, I mean, I have dated-ish, blah, 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 here and there, and flings, but nothing where it's like it's been a long time since I've been very serious with somebody, and I've never been happier. And maybe some of that comes with age, and I'm not saying that, like, I understand that there are people who deeply, deeply desire to be with a partner, but I would rather, now that I feel like I'm finally the best version of myself, I would rather meet somebody in my 40s than I would have met someone in my 20s or my 30s when I was still trying to solve my trauma and figure out life. I may have been a little bit emotionally stunted or immature, and maybe it took me a little bit longer to get there than other people. I know people who get married at 21 and they have a great life and everything works out. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying there's other avenues, and it's 2025, and you're not an old maid and nothing passed you by, is what I'm trying to say. And your love story wasn't, I'm 20 years old and I married my high school sweetheart. That wasn't your story. You signed up for something a little bit more challenging, and you signed up for something a little bit more spicy, but your soul signed up for these challenges to make you who you are, and your soul is going to be better off for it. That's what this is about. Spirituality isn't about always getting everything that we want, but I do see you coming into alignment. Three of Wands, your ship comes in. There will be a celebration here. but it happens after a period of sadness and feeling like you're alone and going through things that you feel like, man, I really didn't want things to turn out this way. And then we have this Knight of Wands rush in. The other thing I will say about this connection, so I think I've said enough about that. I want to talk about him. I think there will be a soul recognition. I think you had a past life connection with this guy. And I think the connection will happen. It will be a quick courting process. I don't think you guys are going to date for, 4 or 5 years. I think you guys are going to meet and say, this is the thing, and get engaged and be off to the races here because you feel like it's the right thing. That's what I'm picking up on. In regard to the connection, Spirit, what else do we have? We have Leo. They could be a Leo in, I had Neptune and Leo in the first house. This could also come off quite surprising. I feel like this is a bold person. They could have a Leo rising or a strong Leo placement where it kind of comes out of the blue and you weren't expecting it, and it's kind of like a whirlwind type of romance type thing here. Let me see what else I have. Spirit, show me. Show me. Yeah, there's the ring, honey. Look. Look. Yeah, crossroads. You guys are clearing karma for other shit and other relationships before you come into alignment in this lifetime. Spirit, show me what else. Show me what else. Release your ex if there's anything that's still there. We have flirt and well, look at this. Let's say it out loud. Stay optimistic about your love life. Keep your energy open, but focus on yourself. We have Judgment. It's going to happen. It's just taking longer, and things feel a bit more annoying than they should. And if you did go through anything traumatic with an ex, figuring out a way to work through that will be very, very helpful for you so that you don't bring it into, the next connection. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. Okay, SB, let's go ahead, babe. And then we're done. Okay. Oh no, I can't do, honey. I can't do medical readings, babe. SV, you gotta change your first question. That's not my area, as my bestie says. That is not my area. Or I could rephrase it. Let me see. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear this. So how about Jetty? So this is, let me phrase it a different way. Because I don't want to give you any, let me phrase it a different way. Give me a second here. Are you okay? Do you feel okay? I would also, and again, I know I always say, like, check your, go to your primary care, but, getting your blood work checked wouldn't be a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? But girl, with everything that you do. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, make sure you're keeping those, staying hydrated. You know what? Hydration check, kings and queens. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to ask this in a different way. Hey, baby girl. Hey, Stinky. You're cute. Have some decency, child. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me the energy surrounding. I want a general reading for the energy that's happening with Virgo right now. And what does Spirit want Virgo to know about what is going on right now? Perspective, work. Are you overworking yourself? We have strength. We have, would this be a little bit of exhaustion too? We have 8 of Cups. I want to pull some of these too. Yeah, we have money here. I'm just gonna leave our 10 over here. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles. So, and I know we were talking about, I think it was yesterday, where it was like, you know, making changes to your day-to-day routine. So I can't give like any kind of medical advice, and I'm glad that you're seeking, I'm glad that you're seeking, you know, referrals and getting help for all that stuff. But you need a lifestyle that is sustainable for you, and we talked about that in the previous, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. You've had a lot thrown at you. Yeah, so we also have work in the middle here, and this could also just be like general exhaustion. And we have the Hanged Man. So through this, you know, new work transition that you're going through, I think you will be able to find the 8 of Cups is moving into something new where you could make more money. There could be I know my cat's on the table, so you can't see these cards. I'll just read to you what they are if you want to know. I have 9 of Cups, Hangman, 8 of Pentacles, Strength, King of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles and the 10. I kind of pulled these two together. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So you're juggling a lot right now. And I also have the 3 of Wands. There is something that's going to come into alignment where your lifestyle and schedule is sustainable. I find it funny that the 10 of Swords fell on the floor and out of the deck, because there is something happening, or there's something that you're doing that it has to stop. And this Spirit is trying to get your attention and slow you down so that you are getting a new perspective and paying attention to what is going on. Because when you're in autopilot all the time and like running, this literally, you know, pulled you down and got your attention, right? So I would say focusing on something where you earn more and work less is very possible and can be a solution to this as well, while maintaining, you know, whatever your health protocol is that you were able to figure out yesterday. All the basic stuff. And how lucky are you that you know exactly how to take care of a person, right? With the work that you do. I think that's also the thing of caregivers, is that you take care of everyone else. You work, take care of everyone else. And it's like, honey, you are bending over backwards to care for all of these people, but you're not drinking water. You know what I mean? Like, you're not. So Spirit's trying to say, hey, you have to put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Yeah. Self-love. Self-love is the key here. Make sure, you know, Cancer, I have Neptune and Cancer in the first house. Make sure that you are caring for yourself adequately and that you're not skipping steps. Neptune is rose-colored glasses, and it can sometimes be a little bit distorted. maybe you want to keep a journal for yourself. Maybe you want to keep a checklist in your phone. I don't know what it is. But if you have these daily tasks or check-ins with yourself every day to just say, hey, I'm doing this, this, and this, to be mindful and care for yourself, I think is going to be really helpful. I am so sorry you're dealing with this. And if you're maybe if you're able to take some time off, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know if you're able to do that or not. Let's jump into the next one. I'm gonna read. You know what? I'm gonna read with the funky deck because I'm feeling a funky energy with this next reading. Oof, I'm so sorry. Are you a Virgo moon too? You've told me you're a Cap moon or a Taurus moon. I can't remember. But you're a tough moon. I feel like. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I've always felt extremely disconnected with my body, and I have like Taurus moon. I totally have issues with my body. Okay.
Ember.
All right. We're going to change the vibe, and we're going to check in with Justin. Tell me about this new person, Justin. Met him recently. So this is a really funky deck. This is the Desert Illuminations. I'm going to pull this down so you can see. This is my last reading, guys. Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me about this new person, Justin? I'm feeling a funky, funky energy. So I'm going to roll with it. A UFO. The High Priestess. I want you to trust your gut with this guy. He seems very, his energy comes off like cool, calm, and collected, but I also feel like an agreeable, but I feel like there's something underneath the surface with this guy that you haven't seen yet. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. We have a Judgment and the High Priestess. Just listen to your intuition. Like, even if you get a weird, listen, entertainment purposes only. Even if you get an interesting thought, assume it's true. I know it's gonna sound crazy. Newbie, can I just hire you? I feel like I should pay you for how good of a moderator you are. We have the Moon and we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. I don't think that this guy is bad. I think he could be a little bit exciting, maybe a little bit of a charmer, but there is so much more to this guy than what is met at the surface. And it's not, like, these aren't even bad cards. What do I have here? I have the Seven of Wands. I have the Eight of Wands. So I think that there's, I don't think he's like an angry guy, but I think that there's some things that he's been through or battles he's had to fight, or maybe some like anxiety. But if you're feeling you said there's a lot I need to learn. Yeah. With the Moon and the Ace of Swords, you need to only move in truth with this guy. So if you feel like something is off, or you catch him even in a tiny white lie, run. But I would say for now, you know, with the moon can talk about fears or hit. Maybe he's afraid to tell you about something because if you were to find out about something right now, maybe like you wouldn't give him, I don't know, like a proper chance or something like that. But if you have questions, ask him questions and see how he responds. And if he gets weird or defensive, then that is definitely, that should definitely be telling. But yeah, this high priestess is really cool too, by the way. So, top of the deck, I have Temperance. Yeah. Is he kind? Is he level-headed? Oh my gosh, look how beautiful. Our Lady of Guadalupe. Yeah, and we have the World. Is he kind? Is he transparent? Is he level-headed? Does he have a drinking problem? Or did he have a drinking problem? Maybe that's something that with the Temperance is like in his past. I'm making this sound probably worse than it actually is. I just say keep eyes open. And like, is he, my other thing is he open to an emotional connection right now? I don't have any cups here. So I think you still have a lot. You are so funny and I love that for me. I'm not trying to be, I'm just a cat lady on the internet. I need it. A natural comedian. Well, thank you. I mean,
Ember.
all right, let's see what the Astro Dice have. She's like, Virgo in the 5th house, and oh God. Okay. Sorry. I know, I don't have a poker face. That is also, I know, newbie's the best. So, Venus and Virgo in the 5th house. So here's the deal. There could be moments that feel a little awkward with this guy. I'm not trying to paint a bad picture. I don't know that this is the love of your life. I could be wrong. Entertainment purposes, Ember's trying to get at these dice. I could be totally wrong, but Venus doesn't like to be in Virgo. Venus in Virgo feels awkward, and then being in the 5th house, it's like we're forcing an awkward Venus in Virgo to have fun in the 5th house, and it's like not, you know, when you like go hang out with a group of people that maybe, have you ever gone to like a group where it's like you've never seen the people again and it was kind of like weird? If the energy ever gets weird or it feels like it's forced, maybe it's just not the right thing. You have Venus in Virgo, yeah. So here's what I will say. If you want to have some fun and explore. But if he's not your type of fun and it's not working, you know, say la vie, whatever. But use your intuition here. I have a horrible, my Venus is in retrograde in Scorpio. Like, I know all about having a bad Venus. So, I mean, ain't nobody got to tell me, but I get it. Trust and believe I get it. But you have a Taurus moon, which is amazing. The moon is exalted in Taurus. So that's, at least I feel at least you are somebody who is, you're actually a perfect nurse because all that earth energy really grounds you, and then you are extremely emotionally resilient, even if you feel like you're not in right now because of everything you just went through. Taurus moons are tough cookies. So interesting. And Taurus does well in the 5th house because Taurus wants to have fun. Like, all of my Taurus friends, it is literally like my bestie Ray, when we're together, it is like a match in gasoline. Like, Scorpio and Taurus are just like, let's get crazy and trash a hotel room, like insanity. I want to be babied. Good, be babied. Look at this little girl. She wants to be babied.
Hi, honey. Amber, you're cute.
All right. All right, I'm going to go do my thing. I'll be back on Monday, guys. I don't know if me doing reading 3 nights on a weeknight for me is like a lot now. Scorpios are top tier. I mean, no, we're freaking loco. We are loco. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I will definitely be back on Monday, and we will keep on keeping on. Take care of yourself, Virgo, and I'm so sorry. I hope you heal quickly, and I hope everyone takes care of you and babies you and takes care of you as good as you take care of all the people you care for. So we'll talk soon, and have a good night, guys. Thank you. Bye.